on the face. So here we have the orbit, right? And here is the so I marked with these lines in here, I marked the passage from the front plane, top plane, back, but really you don't see lines in the skull. So now that you're moving toward a more realistic visualization of the skull, I'm going to eliminate those lines, right? So this is going to be where the temporal ridge here, and I do see here a little bit of a sharp edge, sharp ridge here, but I don't see a line for the temporal ridge here, right? So this part in here, yes, is visible, but eventually this line dissipates here, it kind of disappears as you move toward the side of it. So here we have the this part here of the frontal bone, right, that connect with the zygomatic bone. Here's the suture here, and there is a little bit of a thickening. A photograph usually is sufficient that you can do a good drawing just with a photograph, right? Okay, so now the teeth right here, like this. So we would have more or less, right? More or less the canine is going to be, remember, kind of in line. 1, 2, 3 is canine, right? Kind of here, right? Just outside the width of the nasal opening. So I would say we can more or less here, we put the canines here. So here we have 3 teeth, right? 1, 2, 3. Of course, they're going to be thin, right? We don't see much of them, right? But we're going to eyeball this, right? Dividing in five equal segments, right? Although the last tooth, the last wisdom tooth, will going to be partially hidden, right? So so we see 1 here, right? 2, and then 3, 4, and that's the 5th, right? 5 is partially hidden back there, right? So here now we create a little bit of a curvature of that, right? And of course the space in between we can add later, right? So canine, right here like this, and here we have the premolars, the molars. Okay, so now, and I'm going to darken the orbit like this, right? See, these are kind of parallel lines, right? That as they parallel like this and follow a curvature, they start becoming, they start describing the curve, the curving of the orb.